everybody. This is TT Lyos.
This is Kyle Keem.
You're listening to the VMIX with your girl V.
With your girl V on the VMIX. Get familiar, man.
It's your girl Storm, chilling with your girl V at the VMIX. Get familiar. That's how we do it. You feel me?
Here at the VMIX with your girl V, who's amazing. Her whole team's amazing.
I just rocked it out with my girl V on the VMIX Radio. Make sure you tune in.
Here's what's to come from Miss V, host of the VMIX Radio Show. New production, live shows, new events, Volume 3 mixtape. Get familiar. You know you want to get familiar. So send your inquiries and your media material to the vmix@gmail.com, and that's 2 X's. I'm your girl, Miss V, host of the VMIX Radio Show.
What's good, y'all? It's Tori Talk, aka DJ Sound Chakra. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms, which really means IG at TORITAWK. You can follow me on Facebook at Sound Chakra, and I'm right here with Miss V in the mix. You need to get familiar.
It's your girl, Miss V, host of the VMIX Radio Show. I am here today with a guest, but before I get into my guest today that's sitting to my right, I want to say thank you to House of Diamonds. I did interview Mr. Ed, okay? So get familiar with my last interview. I also interviewed Curly Kinky Cool. So both of those interviews is up on YouTube, Spotify, thevmix.com, and also Google Play and Spreaker. So get familiar with my last guest that I interviewed. It's out right now. Download, subscribe, and like. And again, shout outs to Ed. He has Unique Never Judged. He has a clothing line. He's a designer and also makeup artist. He is a stylist. So pretty much he does a lot. We got very open and candid on the last show. Again, shouts out to Ed. He's really cool, really good guy. Unique Never Judged. He started off with bonnets and also masks. Okay, so that's the first things that he started to design, and it's really dope. So get familiar. He's working on other merch as well. Also, shout out to Na. He's Nashe. He is AKA Phenomenal. He is a barber, a dancer. Get familiar with him. He also sponsored my last show. Excuse me, I'm about to say Saturday, but I record on Wednesdays. Sorry, it's off the top of the dome. But he sponsored the last show. So get familiar with my boy Phenomenal. He is a barber and a dancer. I think right now he's looking for dancers. And again, shout out to House of Diamonds. Also, I want y'all to get familiar with Curly Kinky Cool sisters Jakaya and Amani. They came and we talked about their product. They are entrepreneurs. Their sister, one is 15, one is 11. They have moisturizer hair dye. I think it's purple and blue. They also sell merch. They have men merch as well, like t-shirts. I think it's sweatshirts. So get familiar with Curly Kinky Cool. Again, they sisters, entrepreneurs, beautiful girls. The 11-year-old, she had the most to say. I really did enjoy that interview. It was short. But it was good, it's sweet. So go to thevmix.com and get familiar with Curly Kinky Cool. So again, shout out to all my past guests. If you don't know, you can go to thevmix.com and get familiar with all the information that you need to know or don't know about me. I also have a compilation of music out for artists that have been to my show. So also it's on Audio Mac, okay? So go to audiomac.com and get familiar with the VMIX mixtapes. I have 2 out right now. Volume 3 is coming up, so I want y'all to stay tuned. So shout out to all the artists and everyone who's been to the VMIX Radio Show. Again, and I just want to say a quick shout out to the sponsors of the VMIX Radio Show, Division Street Landscaping. Get familiar with Al. He is, if you want a 6-figure income, if you're looking for any appointment, Division Street Landscaping is a good place to start as far as building a career. I don't have the number on top, but I'll come back with that before I close the show out. Okay, so get familiar with Division Street Landscaping. You can contact Al, and it's Division Street Landscaping.com. His contact number should be there. Okay, but I'm gonna try to come back with that later on in the show because I know I got it written down somewhere over here. All right, so again, I'm Miss V, host of the VMIX Radio Show. Now we about to get into my guest to my right. That she's like, all right, V, when you gonna talk? I'm ready for it now. What's up, baby?
What's going on, man?
I have Sound Chakra next to me, okay? DJ Sound Chakra. Or I should say Sound Chakra that love to DJ.
I like it. I can dig it.
You can dig it?
I can dig it.
How you feeling today, Queen?
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I can't complain, even though we still do. But I'm good. Happy to see you.
Likewise.
I think the last time I ever ran into you was, of course, the House of Diamonds. Shout out to the House of Diamonds.
Yeah, I think it was a give back probably in the fall.
It was a give back. Was you DJing outside? Was it the fall? Damn, that was the fall.
Either the fall or maybe like the late summer.
Okay.
It was
So it was. So House of Diamonds. Let's just get right into it. How did you meet up with Sonia? Is it through Sanea? Like, how did you come across the House of Diamonds?
Actually, there's a young lady I know on the scene. Her name is Sade, but at the time she was going by Billy. And she actually connected. Billy Feeling, yes.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yes, and she's known now
like
as Sade Sound. Shout out to Sade Sound, beautiful soul.
Shout out to Sade Sound.
And at the time she was doing touch healing, what people will call massage, and so she linked up with Sonia, and they used to do packages with, if I'm not mistaken, Bear Lady Botanics, Herbal Essence. I forgot the name, but
think I know who you're talking about.
Pedro, who does the vaginal steaming.
Okay.
So they would basically curate events together, and so I went with her to support one day, and then we got introduced, and from there, it's been fam. Straight fam.
I think everybody's story for the House of Diamonds is the same thing. Like,
just stumbled
once
upon
I came
that
across
joint.
a couple times, it was a wrap. I never stopped coming back.
Yeah, they have that vibe. I mean,
It's a village.
It's a village, but it's like authentic. I don't feel like they do it just to be cute or anything like that. Like they put their money where their mouth is, which is the community. And they've actually been there for a while, but they don't just support the art scene, but you can literally tell their effect on the neighborhood through the pantries and the landscaping. Shout out to Uncle D, Mr. Damon Speaks. He's the GOAT.
I agree. Shout out to Mr. Damon.
I mean, they get the love that they
Put out.
So
Dope. Billy Feeling, actually, I don't know if she still go by Billy Feeling, did she?
Sade Sound.
Sade Sound, so
we
I
have our
apologize.
phases,
I see.
We just...
I see. I started off with your girl V, and now I'm more of a Miss V. But if people still call me girl, I'm cool with that. But I started off with like your girl V, and I still say it sometimes, so I get it. Sade Sound, dope. She came to my first event. She did some massages. Dope. Very talented.
Woodlawn?
Yeah.
I was there.
You were there?
Yeah. Nova
that was my first. Yup, Nova came through.
So that was the first time I saw you there.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know
she
you
was
came through.
doing it there. She was in the corner.
Yep. That was my first event.
Dope.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was dope.
You liked it?
Yeah.
Yay! Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
That was my first
that's
one.
So crazy.
Now you remember?
Small world.
Yo, very small. I've been grinding for like happy birthday to the VMIX June the 27th.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta give you the DJ sound. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta give you the
Thank you. Yeah, some people stick with you and some people don't. In the House of Diamonds, much love. When she call, I'm there. Vice versa. It's gonna always be love from the VMIX. I don't care what go down. But Billy, I keep calling her Billy, but Sade is dope. Everybody came to that event was dope. I was already in the game, I think, for like 3 years, and that was my first event. Sanea was there, you remember? She did the, Sanea was there doing the henna.
That was when I literally first came around them. I didn't even know them at the time. She was just telling me about them, and then the first time I met them was actually at the House of Diamonds itself. I didn't even really connect with them there.
Oh, so I'm getting history. Okay. So let's talk more about you. So from what I know, so it sounds like you already know Nova from the poet scene.
Yeah, so...
So what's up with this poet now? Sound Chakra, that's your name as a poet? Sound Chakra?
No, my name.
You talk more than me right now. You go.
Okay, so my genesis to this whole thing started on the local art scene in Baltimore. I was actually managing someone else's endeavors, as I talked about before we got live, and somebody just saw some energy in me, I guess, from the background, and they kind of threw me on the spot. And I don't back down from challenges. I happened to have a poem I wrote, so I did it, and ever since then, people would just throw me up there, or I started getting features. And the joke, the first time I did it was Big Tori. I just made it as a joke to see if they would expect a tall person to walk to the stage. And then when I came up there, because no one heard the name before, they didn't expect it to be me. They was like, what the F? Because a lot of people there, what the fuck? So they was like, what the fuck? Because a lot of people there knew me, but they didn't know that I did poetry. And after that, I kind of stuck with it, so it was Big Tori. Big Tori, the poet, Sound Chakra, the DJ.
I like that. Definitely should stick with the Big Tori. Because the other day I called myself Big Nene. I think that worked.
I mean, it's just like it's like for my spirit, like my spirit is huge, my heart is huge, so it's like Big Tori.
I like that. Are you still doing poetry though?
Not actively, because I've been traveling. Prior to all of this, I was in Ghana for 3 months. And I was just absorbing the culture over there. I actually, thankfully, was able to connect and network with some people. So I was DJing while I was over there as well. So I actually haven't done poetry in quite some time, but it's still in there. And all this stuff going on is kind of inspired me. I might jump back out there.
Poet to DJ. How did that happen?
His name is RJ. Shout out to King RJ. He's actually the one that taught me how to DJ. I admired what he was doing, and I inquired about it. And I kind of was like, you know what? I want to learn how to do this one day. He said, word? I said, yeah. He said, if you're serious, then show up tomorrow. And I showed up the next day, and he was like, oh, you really showed up. So I'm going to pour into you. And he poured into me, and he was telling me to really kind of slow down on getting equipment because I wouldn't need it, and I didn't listen. I went out and got some expensive equipment that was above my level. I was a novice, and I got some professional equipment.
Why you ain't need it? Sorry.
I don't know, but I don't listen to people. I'm hard-headed. So I guess he was saying to not overexert my financial energy or my resources.
Okay.
And get ahead of myself. But what he didn't know is I'm me. So I bought it, and I think as a response to my audacity, the universe just allowed my skills to accelerate because I did learn really fast. And within maybe 6 months of just practicing a little bit, I got my first gig at House of Diamonds for free. You gotta think
all my
big.
equipment for after Diamond K. Shout out to Diamond K. Still my love. But all my equipment, I got here, and Mom was like, why you got all this stuff? Because I need to have it.
Because you need to have it.
I need to have it.
And guess what? I wasn't even ready to jump out there. But because I had the equipment, I was able to answer the call.
Absolutely.
I didn't think I was ready.
I can always pull up and
I
do
was
an interview.
nervous.
Yep.
I didn't think I was ready. I thought I needed to practice, but something in my spirit said, just take it.
Energy, though. I can feel energy, and I know, so I can know how to move, but I love people.
I'm the one in the corner, like.
I know. That's why I was like, is you all right? Tori, is you okay? Sound Chakra. He was like, yeah, let me get myself together. Okay.
Cause people think.
I'm like, what is wrong with you? You're like, I'm fine.
Yeah,
baby.
like people
What's
think
up?
because I'm full of life, that when I'm not, I'm dead. It's
No,
just
that's
that,
me too.
Like, I'm a Scorpio, but the energy that y'all get on a regular basis is my Leo moon. So you think I'm extroverted, but I'm not. When I come in the room, I'm surveying the area, I'm peeping the vibes. I need to know.
I saw it.
I'm sensitive.
I saw it.
I'm sensitive.
Because
so,
you energy, you spiritual.
Yeah, but not
intuitive.
even like off some empath shit. Like, oh my God, I feel everybody. But it's like, yo, if I know I'm a sensitive person and I know that I like to give my energy, I have to read the room because I've done it a lot. I didn't have my boundaries in order, and I attracted a lot of energy that got me out of my.
I hope y'all paying attention because she really dropping jewels.
Like off my equilibrium.
I don't think they listening.
Like honestly, and I don't believe in regrets. And I know that divine timing is divine. However, I do know if I had the focus now that I had a couple of years ago, I'd already be a multimillionaire.
So Miss Tori, aka, she is familiar with the House of Diamonds. I need y'all to get familiar with the House of Diamonds.
Please.
I think, look, she dropped so many jewels. Like, as entrepreneurs, it is so imperative that you self-develop because you will not be competing. When you love yourself and you know the Most High got you, you don't gotta grab it. All money ain't good money. All opportunities you don't have to have. Did that make sense? I think when people get opportunities, they like, gimme, and that don't mean that they supposed to be for you. You gotta pray on it. Do you think everybody can be an entrepreneur?
Entrepreneurship is for anyone, but it ain't for everybody.
I expand because I think Ed said that the last time he was here. He was like, he don't think everybody can be an entrepreneur. But when I first started my VMIX journey, I did. I used to think that everybody had it in them.
Well, when I say that, I'm saying that everybody has the opportunity, but it isn't for everybody.
You're so dope. So everybody can be an entrepreneur, but everybody do have something they can sell inside of them. Do you think that?
Everybody can sell something.
Yeah.
Everybody can market something. Everybody can do the work, but the reality is everybody won't do it. That's why they work at jobs.
Real.
And everybody don't want to.
I agree.
Please don't.
Everybody do not want to be an entrepreneur, and it's okay though.
It's not a negative connotation to this conversation. If you don't want to be an entrepreneur,
it's okay.
That's fine. We need you. I need you to do whatever you want to do and to be good at it. That's all you have to do. That's it. So what's your playlist looking like when you're not DJing? Like, who are you listening to? When I'm not DJing, I'm listening to 90s R&B. And I do listen to 90s R&B because listening to the music that I DJ makes me not want to DJ. Because then I hear the songs too much.
Okay.
So I listen to R&B, I listen to oldies but goodies like, Patty and Teddy Pendergrass. My favorite is Frankie Beverly and Maze. I'm listening to SZA. I'm listening to Tierra Whack. I'm listening to Shantae Moore. I'm listening to Janelle Monáe. I'm listening to Sweetie. I'm listening to Rhapsody. I'm listening to Tyler, the Creator.
Her album was dope as
Sid.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That Eve album, Rhapsody, that album was dope.
You need to get familiar.
Rhapsody.
Who else? Mariba.
Mariba. I heard of her. I just found out about Mariba this year.
Yeah, you know,
I didn't know about her.
Get in the Sudan archives.
I never heard of that.
I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit? But when you listen to the instrumentation, it'll expand your mind to what you thought sound could do and how music should be composed.
What's your vision like? What's your vision for this Sound Chakra, DJ, poet? You didn't stop doing poetry. Excuse me, I'm off the top of my head. You didn't stop doing poetry, but what's next? Like, are you gonna continue? You got something up your sleeve? Another event? What you doing? Is you gonna incorporate some poetry with some DJing? Like, am I being extra? Like, what's up?
I want to work with more children so that they can, when you're a teenager, you should have more options than working at your parents' business or working at fast food. I feel like it would be cool to have a teenager as a DJ. My long-term vision is to get my skills to the point where, and my playlist and curation to the point where I'm at festivals.
Okay.
But I'm interested in scaling up into a point where I can work for 3 days in the weekend and not work for 3 months because I did a whole festival.
So with this COVID, totally helped me out. I'm glad that it happened. Unfortunately, I apologize for being insensitive. It sounds like it, but we got a chance to take time to get our thoughts together, process some things. There's a lot of things going on. So forgive me again, I don't want to be insensitive to anyone who have any loved ones who passed from the COVID-19. I do believe it's real. I do believe the numbers are inflated at the same time. So I apologize. I put up a post not too long ago on my Facebook page, and it got a lot of comments. A lot of comments, okay? Listen, protest is not only physical. Protest is spiritual. Protest is monetary. Protest is organizing. We got so many people in the community that's moving and shaking, but we need to sit down at a collective table and organize, okay? These protesters hijacked, okay? So with that being said, it was so many people out with the riots. I still think I'm kind of funny. I still got a sense of humor. I'm not that intense. So when I posted this particular meme, it wasn't to be disrespectful to anyone or to the frontline workers in the hospitals. So shout out to all the doctors, shout out to all the nurses, shout out to everyone in the hospitals and on the front line, the officers. I'm not being disrespectful, but the numbers are inflated.
The reason that this has been able to ensue for so long is us. The people, we the people. The only time that I knew something was going on was when I got online. In fact, when Kobe died, I didn't know till the next day. So the fact that I didn't know till I got on lets you know the power that social media has. Because if there wasn't social media thousands of miles away, I would have never known.
I appreciate you, Queen.
I appreciate you.
You're the first one, sorry y'all, she really is, that came, they're gonna be like, bitch. Listen, I may be a groupie, but not, I like people, shut up. She really is the first one that broke it down, indoctrination. She hit the indoctrination on our asses. Is she gonna give me some poetry?
All right, because if you ask me again, it's probably going,
No,
you
I
probably
wanna
going
fight.
to put some aggression behind it.
I do not.
Bang, bang, black lives don't mean a thing round here. Plastic matter oozing from your veins. Like steaming crabs whistling from that barrel, my God, you've been slain. Gunned down like a nigga with no name, polos got no shame. They see you as a monster, a mythical creature, my God. It ain't no game. See, it's the melanin. It reminds them of who we are, too bad we've forgotten. Too busy yelling, free our guilty comrades to see they plotting. False flags for days got your ass to give your guns up. Tanks rolling through your hood front to back like a nunchuck. Put your pride to the side, guards. Raise your sons up. Blood is thicker than water to see that I ain't got you pumped up. I guess you so tough. But I'm a poet, so I'm alright with the lines. But it's fucked up when you know it when niggas stand in the lines for iPhones and sneakers. But when it's time to show support, niggas ain't got the time. Like the streets of New York at 9 past noon, everyone's scattering aimlessly like roaches. They're calling y'all some coons, it's the season of the poachers. And if you don't know what poach is, let me bring it back for you. It's to illegally hunt or catch on land that's not one's own. Don't you get it, young gods? This is not their home. They're using tactics across the axis. If you get a little too close, they bring out the axis. Pitchforks and flames. Bring the mobs to the gods, and they don't count no names. Decalcify your pineal. Get to know your truth. Stop feeding the bullshit, nigga. Cut your noose. Open up your eyes to the lies, young gods, it's time to rise. Open up your eyes to the lies, young gods, it's time to rise. Because if you don't, guess what? Pew, pew, everybody finna die.
Rah! Big Tori in the building. We got your girl Sound Chakra in the building. That's what it is. You need to mix my next mixtape. You gonna mix it for me?
You know
Volume
what?
4.
To be quite frank, I need to be better about mixes. I got people that I owe mixes.
We had a good show.
We had a great show. I'm
you
gonna
think?
drop the mic on this. You know, make sure y'all check out VMIX.
Let your peoples know. Yeah.
You
What's
know,
up with
make
me?
sure if y'all want to keep up with me, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Tori Talk, TORITAWK. I'm not on Facebook a lot, but I'm gonna change that. If you can find me on Facebook at Sound Chakra, Chakra, SOUNDCHAKRA. I don't have much more to say, man.
Okay.
You could just peep the vibes and just love your tribe, man.
Yo, Chakra is, because you can feel the music. Sound Chakra. How you come up with the name real quick?
It was given to me by RJ.
It's your girl, Miss V, host of the VMIX Radio
Get
Show.
familiar.
Get familiar. I will be back with your boy. I want to say I'm about to interview We Are Soul Tribe, DJ Taz, and Cool B with the Sauce. I'm here at WDMF. If you want a podcast, get familiar with Mumbles. He will take care of your asses and put you out there, you know what I'm saying? But still come with a package. Still make sure you write within. Still make sure you marketing yourself and you got a website and all that good stuff. Don't be cheap. You
Invest in
got
yourself.
paid. Mumbles, I'm gonna pay you when we done. I'm gonna pay you for all this extra services.
Don't worry about that.
So I want y'all to get familiar. This is live recording. Gold Room is litty, okay? So they have a recording studio here as well. But the podcast setup is lit, okay? So I want y'all to get familiar with Mumbles, okay? Hit him up. Get familiar with the WDMF. I want you to get familiar with Sound Chakra. I want you to get familiar with yourself. I want you to get familiar with House of Diamonds, the VMIX.com. I want you to get familiar with Audio Mac. We at war.
Get familiar with the VMIX. You need to support everything that she does. Follow her on all social media platforms. Make sure you keep up with her journey. If you see who she is interviewing, you will see what type of person that she is. You need to keep up with her.
Man, Tori, you dope. Thank you so much. Thank you, babe. Look.
Wait.
You see. Listen, y'all, get familiar. I'm gonna have some artists up next. Shout out to House of Diamonds. They love me. I love them back. I love them more. Miss Sonia is fucking dope. Miss Damon is fucking dope.
Mr. Damon. They are not lesbians. Shout
been
out
drinking.
to
It's
Sonia
gone now.
Speaks,
I
Damon
apologize.
Speaks.